This update brought to you by American Implement, indebted to the past, committed to the future. In a moment, Ben Scholz with the National Association of Wheat Growers.
Experience matters. That's why Conestoga Logistics prides itself in having over 40 years of transportation knowledge and skill to serve you and your customers. With a fleet of certified drivers and late model equipment, exceeding their customers' expectations is an everyday goal. Fast, courteous, and professional service with an outstanding safety record. That's what you get when you contact Conestoga Logistics at ConestogaEnergy.com. Wulfgar Construction and Irrigation has been around a long time, and a lot of folks have trusted them to design, build, and service all sizes of commercial and on-farm storage for grain and equipment. Wulfgar is also known for their outstanding irrigation division, where they stock a complete selection of nozzles, regulators, drops, gear drives, electrical, and structure components. Looking for an electric motor? Wulfgar has a large selection in single and three-phase. Next time, reach out to the pros who have decades of experience at taking care of business the right way. Wulfgar Construction and Irrigation. When you've had a best friend for over 50 years, you develop a trust. And the Scot Co-op has been a trusted rural friend since 1957. A co-op keeps money in the area, doing business for and with their members. And that helps keep their hometown thriving with keeping money in the community. Scot Co-op is not just an elevator. It's the rural way of doing business. So, when you see an elevator, remember your friends at Scot Co-op.
Day and night till the job is done, Teeter is the one that works for you. Fields of green reaching toward the sun, Teeter is the one that works for you. Teeter is the one, Teeter is the one that works for you. Teeter Irrigation, your source for water management.
We're joined now by Ben Scholz, who is the Vice President of the National Association of Wheat Growers. And Ben, you're here in the nation's capital, as we are this week, with the nation's farm broadcasters. And you've probably spent a lot of time here advocating for a farm bill. We've asked others, as far as what you know right now, is the farm bill in pretty good shape for wheat producers?
Well, we're moving along. We've gone through a process, at least the most optimistic thing, we got it out of the House Ag Committee. And most of what we were advocating for is still in there. There's a few things we would like to see, especially with PLC as far as price yet, but target price or reference price. But anyway, we're just tickled to death that this process is moving down the road, and looking forward to maybe seeing this happen before it expires.
Confident that it will get done in a timely manner then?
Well, all the indicators are there. We sure have Congressman's interested. Not only do we have the Speaker of the House, Ryan, he's looking forward to getting it on House floor debate, and of course with the Senate Ag Committee, Chairman Roberts and Ms. Stabenow, they're looking forward to having a markup as well. I've been told maybe during May, and of course, that would put it in a good time frame to maybe get it before we started getting into these summer recesses.
Trade is probably just as important an issue. We keep hearing that from ag groups, that let's get the trade thing figured out and stabilized, and the farm bill will take care of itself.
Absolutely. A farmer would rather get his value for his product out of the market, not have to be supported by some kind of government program. And we're encouraged from the things that we've heard this past week from the administration. And of course, we were disappointed at the beginning of his term rescinding TPP, but at least we're seeing now that maybe this was a negotiation tactic. Who knows? But at the same token, we need to encourage the administration and all of our trade negotiators to move forward with trade agreements. That's the best way to fix a struggling ag economy, is to try to get value back in the products we're trying to market worldwide.
Well, in order, if you have a market, you need to have a crop. And we all know, especially the hard red winter guys have suffered this year in the drought, and the spring wheat guys are a little too wet. What do you got for a report on what you've heard of how things are right now?
Well, in my state, we don't have anything that fits the good or excellent range. It's somewhere in the 60-65% range is poor to very poor. So, yeah, production is going to be off, but unfortunately, we trade in a world market. So that trade deal is still going to be the main thing we're going to want to be pushing for.
All right, Ben, thanks for your time. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Ben Scholz, who is the Vice President of the National Association of Wheat Growers, has joined us.
Would you like to see something done about high gas prices and low unemployment? Western Place Energy in Campus, Kansas is doing something about it. They're a proud part of Growth Energy, America's ethanol supporters, and they employ 38 people and will be adding more following the expansion. Ethanol fuel not only reduces the cost of regular gasoline, it's good for the environment and keeps money right here in the United States while supporting local rural jobs. Western Plains Energy, doing something for the future.
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception: keeping electricity affordable.
Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
From field to fuel pump, Conestoga means homegrown success. Ethanol fuel reduces dependence on foreign sources of oil while keeping millions of dollars in rural American communities. That keeps jobs and businesses in the United States, where they can benefit our schools, infrastructure, and families. Conestoga is more than a local business. Conestoga is a community partner. SNS Trailer Sales, with 2 locations in Ness City, Kansas, is where everybody goes to buy or rent trailers. They feature the all-new, all-aluminum Mauer grain trailer with all of the electric options, the easy-to-load detached trailers, and a huge stock of header trailers. At the west location, you'll find bumper pulls, goosenecks, and oilfield specialty trailers, along with flat and utility beds for pickups. SNS Trailer Sales in Ness City and on the web, but remember, you do have to spell out the "and."